Guys, pag-uusapan natin today is one of the most exciting phones na nilabas noong 2021, no? And ang daming tech vloggers na nabigay sa kanya ng the title, the smartphone of the year 2021. And I guess nahulaan nyo na, I'm talking about the all-new, well, hindi just all-new, no? Latest iteration ni Google Pixel, which is the Google Pixel 6. Tara, pag-usapan natin. So hi guys, ako pala si Richmond ng Gadget, Sidekick, and welcome back to my channel. So nakita na natin yung unboxing nitong phone to. Very simple, no nonsense, walang charger. Well, walang nonsense ka talaga kasi walang charger. So you have to buy your own charger. So there's a lot naman ng charger sa labas na pwede pagbilhan. Yung mga, basta may QC3 na charger, okay na siya, no? For me, as long as yung hindi yung mga hindi kilalang brand, no. So, if you are expecting mga super dark charge na mga 65 watts na papasok dito, I don't think it will happen. Basta harap lang kayo ng PD 3.0 na charger, okay na yan. So, before tayo mag-start, shoutout muna kay Sir Janus na Pinoy Tech Dad for lending me this phone. So, sinabi naman niya sa akin, no, it's really nice and pwede kayo pumunta sa kanyang channel at i-check ang kanyang full review ng Google Pixel 6. So, first things first, no, nung unang nilabas kong phone na ito sa box, so sabi ko, so okay, mukha siya maganda, square na square, no? And what I noticed is ang ganda ng kanyang display, no? No nonsense, very simple. And what's nice naman dito sa kanyang phone, no? It's parang very classic. Though yung kanyang bezel sa taas and sa baba, hindi ganon kanipis, pero proportion naman siya, no? And sa kanyang gilid, it's manipis naman ang kanyang bezels dito sa phone na ito. And what I don't really like though is ang kanyang camera bump dito sa harap, no. Mukha siya parang Cyclops na merong may shades na pahaba. And really looks odd, no, for me. And there's a good thing naman dito sa sa kanyang being like this one. Kasi nilapag nyo sa table, no, pag ginanon nyo, hindi siya nagwo-wobble. Unlike yung mga ibang phone, no. Pag nilagay nyo sa table, yung isang camera bump nandito na sa isang side o sa kabilang side o nasa gitna, magwo-wobble. Ito, hindi. Yun ang good side naman nitong phone na ito. So guys, itong phone na ito is not powered by your usual Snapdragon or usual MediaTek. This one is powered by the Google Tensor. So meron siyang sariling chipset, no, si Google, na parang si Apple lang naman. Meron siyang sariling A15, A14 chip. Ito, may sarili siyang Google Tensor. So, tinayin naman natin kunan siya ng benchmarking, no? Saan to the benchmark? Version 9.2.6, no? 624,000 points, no? So, this is yung score na nakukuha natin, the usually, no? Sa mga Snapdragon 865. Okay? So, nonetheless, this phone's already 5G ready and it's also a 5nm chip. Sinilip din natin ang kanyang AI performance, no? Dito sa i22 benchmark, 282,000 points. For me, ang graphics and gaming dito sa phone na ito is not so bad, no? Maybe nasa top na siya, kaya na mag-rival with the Snapdragon 888 series, no? And ang kanyang wildlife na score, no, nakuha niya dito is 6,695. So this is way better than yung mga Snapdragon 870 na chip, no? Nakakuha ng 4,000 plus dito sa wildlife, no? I'm sure this one should be able to perform better pagdating sa gaming and watching some videos and movies sa phone na ito. So, madali na natin tinignan, no? Ang wildlife security level na ito, it's level 1. So guys, pag-usapan natin ang kanyang screen nitong phone na ito. So, itong phone na ito, the Google Pixel 6, has a 6.4-inch na AMOLED display. 90Hz ang kanyang display, no? And of course, HDR10+. And phone na ito is protected by the Corning Gorilla Victus harap, Corning Gorilla Glass 6 sa likod, and aluminum frames sa gilid. Itong phone na ito is already running on Android 12. So try na naman natin manood ng ilang videos and movies dito, no? Masabi ko sa'yo guys, it's really nice. Enjoyable naman siya, no? Given na yung display na is really nice. Nagpa-pop up yung mga colors, no? Dito sa phone na ito. And I don't expect anything less, no? Dito sa phone na ito from Google, no? In terms of display, in terms of sounds, okay naman siya, no? Enjoyable watching videos, your favorite Netflix shows dito sa phone na ito. So while alam natin, no, na 5G capable tong phone na ito, tiningnan natin, no, ang kanyang SIM slot, isang SIM lang pwede nating lagyan, no? Parang Apple. Yung pangalawa, it's an eSIM. Tinik naman natin gaming dito, no? Probably dahil ang ganda ng kanyang score, no, sa wildlife. So, tinry natin Call of Duty Mobile dito sa phone nito. I was really excited playing yung game na to, no? And was able to enjoy for an hour and a half, no? Playing both Genshin Impact and Call of Duty Mobile. So, dito sa Call of Duty Mobile, masasabi ko yung graphics really nice. Pwede may set naman sa mga high settings, no? And yung game truly is nice. Ang ganda ng bakbakan. Yung gunshot, no, is really nice. Malutong ang tunog, no? Lalo dito sa kanyang loudspeaker, no? There's no, wala naman siya sinabi sa specs kung anong klaseng brand or kung anong collaboration niya, no, dito sa loudspeaker. But nevertheless, ako siya, okay ang kanyang loudspeaker. Malakas, malutong ang mga gunshot pagdating sa Call of Duty Mobile. And yung screen niya, no, is very responsive naman sa mga touch ko, no? Lalo na when you're playing Genshin Impact. Very nice, so very smooth. Very, parang smooth ang kanyang graphics, no? So, it doesn't mean na pag Google Tensor, hindi ka naka-Snapdragon 8 Gen 1, medyo hindi na ganun ka-okay. But nevertheless, Google has its own chip, no, that can give you that wow din na nafe-feel nyo sa mga Snapdragon chips. So guys, here's the exciting part. Pag-usapan natin ang camera ng phone na ito. Dual camera lang siya, no? Mga phones lately, normally triple or quadruple camera, no? Quad cam. Ito, dalawa lang. Okay, starting with the 50MP na main lens and sinamahan pa siya ng 12MP na ultra-wide lens, no? Then, sa kanyang front-facing camera, it's a 8MP. Well, I'm not sure bakit 8 lang, no? Tara, tingnan natin mga shots. Guys, true enough na sinabi nila maganda ang camera ng Google Pixel. Well, now I believe na itong phone is deserving, no, to be one of the top smartphones ng 2021. Or maybe siguro first half ng 2022. Okay na okay pa rin naman itong phone na ito. Nakita naman natin mga shots natin, no, outdoors, indoors, ang ganda, no. So yung pinagtabi ko itong phone na ito, no, with the Xiaomi Mi 11 Ultra, no, being the former champion ng DxO Mark, si Mi 11 Ultra, I expect na maganda yung camera noon, no? Pero lalo na sa selfie camera, no, pinagtabi ko sila dalawa, no? This one, against the sunlight, against the sky and the sunlight, itong phone na ito, having may Gcam siya, built-in, probably yan ang main difference, no, ng may Gcam and wala. Ang ganda. Masasabi ko, medyo saturated sa konti, pero yung colors niya sobrang ganda. Sobrang litaw ng mukha ko, no? As opposed to sa nakuha ko sa Xiaomi 11 Ultra, which is very pale and very wash out yung kanang colors, no? Kasi nahirapan siya magtimpla yung ilaw ng araw. So medyo nagiging wash out yung mukha ko. Pero dito sa Google Pixel 6, ang ganda ng kanyang resolution. And of course, other pictures, masabi ko siya, guys, it's really nice. There's no reason na, pumangit ang mga pictures dito, no, mapa-indoor man or outdoor. So, tinry din natin ang kanyang video camera, guys. It's also nice, stable, smooth ang kanyang mga videos na nakuha dito sa phone nito, no. And masasabi ko guys, if you're starting a vlog okay na okay itong phone na ito. So guys, ang battery nito is a 4,640 mAh of battery. Medyo odd, may 14 pa sa dulo. But, yun na, nasa spec sheet. So, it can charge as fast as 30 watts na fast charging, no? So, kinabit ko sa aking, U-Green na PD 3.0 na 65 watts charger, no? So, dinay natin down to 18%. Chinarge ko pabalik all the way back to 100. So, nagtapos tayo in just an hour and 26 minutes, no? And for me, okay na siya kasi 30 watts lang naman kaya niya. And now, silipin natin ang kanyang benchmark, no? When it comes to battery endurance, no? For me, yung endurance ng phone na ito, no, is not so bad. Kasi nakapagkuha siya ng 12 hours na screen on time, no? Dito sa battery stress test, no? PC Mark. And on daily usage, since halos 2 weeks na sa akin itong phone na ito, no? As a daily driver. Masasabi ko sa inyo, so nag-start ako 8 in the morning, tapos ng mga 6 in the evening. Halos meron pa akong 22% no, on normal usage, a little bit of social media, gaming, watching some videos, calls, text. Then most of the time naman naka-wifi naman ako, and sometimes naka-mobile data pag nasa labas. And yun, not bad. Nakapagtapos ako at the end of the day, may mga 22% to 21% pa natitira to sa phone na ito on average usage. Pag heavy user, ibang kwento. So guys, anong tingin ko dito sa phone na ito? The Google Pixel 6. Well, first of all, maganda siya. Okay? Except siguro yung itsura niya, itong camera bump niya. But overall, masasabi ko sa guys, it's really enjoyable using this phone, no? Pero sinabi naman ni MKBHD na nung nagkaroon siya ng update, sobrang buggy. Hindi ko naman siya na-feel. I'm not quite sure kung ano yung pinapoint out niya, no? Probably nakakuha siya ng yung pre-production unit, kaya medyo buggy. But ito, it's yung commercial unit. So, I don't really feel anything wrong dito sa phone na ito. So, nilaro ko naman siya for 2 weeks. And happy naman ako sa kanyang performance, no? Overall, lalo na ang kanyang camera. The only thing na ayaw ko dito sa phone na ito is not available in the Philippines. Yun lang. So guys, if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, click the bell icon so you don't miss any future videos here sa aking channel. And so ako pala si Richmond and you're watching Gadget Sidekick. What's up?